Hi everyone, it's Shar. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am doing a creative sim video, and I'm laughing at myself because there was a point on my channel where it's like, I won't do creative sims video very often, and I won't. But I've said this before, but I genuinely really enjoy playing The Sims 4, and I enjoy playing all aspect of The Sims 4. I really like cast, I really like build and buy, and I really like gameplay. So why wouldn't I explore all of these things while I am on this channel with you all? I do also want to say, very bizarre side note, but I have this thing right now where it constantly feels like something is lodged in my throat, but there's nothing in my throat. So speaking feels so uncomfortable and annoying, but bear with me here, besties. I am creating Sims for I want to call it whimsy stories each and every time. It's not whimsy stories, it's family dynamics for that Let's Play that I play on my channel, because my Sim, we've moved on to Generation 2. Now's a great time to join us because you haven't missed anything. When it comes to Harley, she's just in her first semester at university. So I'm with Harley, and Harley is a lesbian, and I realized there aren't a lot of characters in the game that are her age. So I wanted to create some potential love interests for her. Not even if they don't end up being like her long-term soulmate partner, that's totally fine. Just so that she can have options and Harley can date around, and that is what my aim is. Now with this first sim that I created, I absolutely love how she turns out. I think that she's so pretty. Then I was like, she kind of looks like she's related to Harley. And it's because I used like similar features-ish. Like at this point where she's like wearing her makeup and her skin details, I'm like, this could be Paige's cousin, and Paige is Harley's mom. Or this could be Harley's cousin. Like they genuinely look related, not similar in terms of like being identical. They just look related, which makes me think she may not be a love interest, but she could be like a best friend, because I'm not trying to end up a situation where it's like siblings are dating. Obviously the Sims are not genetically related in any capacity at all, because this is an NPC that I have turned into a character within my save file. But anyway, besties, we are at the end of the year. As you're watching this, it is December 7th, and I right now have been taking the past few weeks just to reflect on 2023 in terms of my internal world. It's so easy to like move through the year and not recognize what it is that you have already accomplished. So when I looked back at the year, I realized I started 2023 in a very like low place, not at the lowest I've ever been, because I have been to low places, but like in a low neutral place. Like I was not feeling amazing, but I was neutral about not feeling great, if that makes any sense. It wasn't emotionally devastating to me, but I knew that I was not feeling like myself. Anyway, I was recovering from burnout at the start of 2023. I was in therapy, and I knew that that was my only focus for that amount of time. And looking back at that now from the end of 2023, I feel the best I've felt in years. Like I feel so amazing and incredible, and I feel so much more like myself, and I feel like I found this version of myself who is entering her 30s. I know. I feel like I've found that version of myself, and I'm willing to let her like evolve and grow, and realizing that when I started, I felt completely lost, and when I ended the year, I felt like I had found myself. That is such a huge accomplishment, and it's so easy to feel like you haven't accomplished anything as you move through the year. But for me, recognizing that I have made progress, and because I feel a much more solid sense of self. By the way, that weird clip where I'm like zooming in and out, you could see I had Paige and Harley loaded into the creative sim because I needed to know if the first sim looked too much like them. And again, they have completely different features, as you would have saw. They just happen to look loosely related. I also challenged myself to make different looking sims in this, and this sim where she started and where she ends, you saw the thumbnail. You saw the thumbnail. I really love her. I think she would be so much fun as like a first girlfriend or like a hookup situation. Anyway, besties, I was doing that reflection, and I recognized how far I've come, and now that I've found this more sense of like confidence and sense of self in like where I'm at and how I want to move forward, I decided that 2024 is the year of ambition for me. Now, bear with me because that sounds a little bit odd. I have always been a person who is all about balance. I am not the person to be like, yeah, hustle and grind 24/7 and you only need 6 hours of sleep. And if you don't wake up at 5 a.m., you're not dedicated to your dreams. Like, that to me honestly is fuckboy nonsense. I'm not into it. I think that it is so important to take care of yourself while also chasing your dreams, and that having downtime to take care of your inner world is not lazy, and not every second of your day needs to be productive. With that said, I put a lot of emphasis and focus on myself in 2023. I say as if I didn't start 2 channels. Anyway, I did put a lot of focus on myself in 2023 because I knew that what I wanted to do was heal. I needed to heal and recover from like the severe amounts of burnout that I experienced in 2022. And now that I've done that in 2024 is what I want to focus on is ambition. And in 2024, for me, that means I want to have a little bit more attention and focus on this channel for the end of 2023. I've been trying to settle into my new job, and I feel like I've gotten to that point, getting a good rhythm of here are my hours where I'm working, and during that time I'm working, and I'm also taking breaks when I have quieter days and quieter times. And then here are the times where I am relaxing and doing hobbies that are just for me, like crocheting, diamond painting, paint by numbers, going out with friends, having nice food, baking, cooking meals. That's my downtime. And then I have times where I'm doing hobbies that I do for my channels because I love playing The Sims with you all so much. It's honestly my favorite way to play. I find that I don't really play The Sims if I'm not recording a video, and that's not because I'm like trying to produce content, but genuinely because I have so much more fun playing The Sims when I am recording the video, because my reactions feel much more like genuine to me and not exaggerated, but more like fun, because it's like I'm playing with someone who's watching. This sounds really strange, but just long story short, I have more fun playing The Sims with you all. So because my word of 2024 is ambition, I want to try to post on this channel 3 times a week, and I want to do whatever I want when it comes to Sims 4 gameplay. But of course, you all always have the ability to have input in what kind of videos I record. So in the comments, feel free to let me know what kind of Sims videos you all like watching, what you would like to see more of. Do you want to see more build and buy videos? Do you want to see more cast videos? Do you want to see more Let's Plays? For me specifically, I want to focus on my Let's Plays because I feel like I'm moving very slowly through them, and it's just because I haven't had as much focus on it right now. To be fair, I've also been focusing on my booktube channel, and that I have been posting on once a week, which is about the same amount of time that I post on here, because again, focus of 2023 was myself and healing myself. But 2024, I want to do 3 videos a week on this channel, and I want to do 2 videos a week on my booktube channel, and posting 5 videos a week is a lot. But let me know what it is that you would want to see on this channel. I really want to get back into doing my Let's Plays. I want to continue with Not So Berry. I want to continue with Whimsy Stories, and I want to continue with Family Dynamics. But you could always let me know if there's a series that you want me to start, because while I have fun playing all of these series, there definitely are series on my channel that aren't as popular, which makes sense. I'm a smaller creator and we all have our beginnings, and this is my beginning, and I love that you're here with me on that journey from the very start. You are truly the OG if you're watching this video. But for me, I know that Not So Berry isn't as popular, and while I love playing Not So Berry because it's the most quote-unquote realistic like game that I play, because I play it very true to real life, where my characters are flawed and they live within gray zones and their lives are very dramatic and like not soap opera-esque, but messy. They're messy, versus something like Whimsy Stories, where the lives are super cute and cozy, because Whimsy Stories is a super cute and cozy challenge. Not that Not So Berry isn't, it's just I like to mix it up. But there's also other challenges that could be really fun to play. Like I know that Miss Lollipop Sims has her challenge as well that she created that is super chaotic, but chaotic in like a very fun way, as opposed to like chaotic in a mirroring real life kind of way. There's also things like 100 Baby, which to quite honestly tell you, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do 100 Baby. I have done it before, and the problem with the 100 Baby challenge is that it is so repetitive. Yes, it's fun for the challenge, but you do the same thing each and every part. Go out, meet guy, get pregnant, raise kids, be overwhelmed by kids until you until you hit 100. And while having the infant aspect of that could be fun, there's no way I would play 100 baby as it is, but I could play it like each generation has like 5 or 6 or 7 kids, and then play it like that. So it's just like a generations of massive families. But the point of the 100 baby challenge is that you have 100 babies as quickly as you can while still like raising them to have like skills and character values and things like that. But anyway, besties, the reason why I also enjoy doing these Create a Sims video is because I have so much CC, although it often feels like I don't have enough CC. With the skin details, you can see that I constantly use variations of the same skin details, but they create completely different Sims and completely different effects. Like this final Sim that I made here, I love her. I'm obsessed with her. I think she looks so different to the kind of Sims that I would usually create, but I'm genuinely obsessed with her. I think she would make beautiful children, and I low-key do want Harley to marry her. But at this point, I've forgotten the character like traits I gave them to the Sims, because when I play, I intentionally try to forget the Sims that I create so that when I see them in the world, they genuinely are NPCs. And when I have my Sim Harley meet these Sims, I will not remember the traits that I gave them, what their careers are, or anything like that. And with the release of the new expansion pack today for rent, I'm going to have Harley live in apartment buildings where a lot of these Sims are going to live. So it can be a more organic meeting of Sims, which I love. And that's one of the things with having apartments in for rent, like custom apartments, is that you meet Sims much more organically than having to go intentionally visit a lot that's just a house where certain Sims live. If it's an apartment building, then you are just naturally meeting all of the Sims who live at that apartment. And if you live in an apartment building, well then completely natural encounters. So anyway, besties, this is the end of the video. I'm just finalizing the makeup for my Sim here, going through all of their outfits, which I surprisingly did do all of their outfits. Thank you so much for watching as always. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!